Yo guys, today we're going to cover what you need to eat to stay lean, and I'm going to show you exactly what I eat meal to meal to keep my physique and keep the definition and continuously grow, while also fueling my performance in the gym, fueling my energy and my drive to work, to build a business, to also show up to life, show up to my partner, have a good sex drive. All that good stuff is nailed with your nutrition, because you could go to the gym for years, and if you never understand nutrition, you'll never get the results that you want. So, AM workout this morning, got my big lift in, had a cup of coffee at about 10, and it is now 11. The reason I put off my first meal is simply because I want to condense my eating window. It's not intermittent fasting to get lean, to stay lean, or anything like that. I just want to shorten the window that I have to eat so that when I'm eating, I feel full and I have more food later on in the day. I always find that I've got a wee bit more energy when I stay fasted and a wee bit more focused on work tasks. I can think deeper when I am fasted, not for staying lean, just for making sure that I stay full. So we're starting off the day with a absolutely huge bowl of Greek yogurt protein powder, a chocolate pudding on top, topped with 100 grams of blueberries, and then 100 grams of just mixed berries. This right here is nearly a kilo of food. It's going to set me up well. It's going to fuel me. It's going to help me recover after my workout, full of antioxidants from the berries, full of fiber, full of protein. Can't really beat it. This will keep me full pretty much until lunch. It'll make sure that I don't have a crash. It'll make sure that I don't start snacking. This is the meal I look forward to every single day. It's just tastes like dessert. It's phenomenal. Oh, I'm actually so fucking excited for this. I am a bit hungry at this point. Like, look at that. Hard to beat. Just look at that. So hard to beat. Where I shop, they do these massive frozen fruit. They're huge. Massive frozen raspberries, massive frozen cherries. And they're just goddamn hard to beat. Most guys think that to get lean, the hardest part is training, but it's not. Your physique is developed in the kitchen. So here's some rules to live by. First, eat mostly whole foods. Protein, fruit, veg, potatoes, rice, oats, not just because they're clean, but because they're real foods that naturally control calories, that fill you up without overeating. Secondly, prioritize protein in every meal, 30 to 50 grams minimum per meal. Protein is what keeps you full, builds muscle, helps burn calories, and is also the hardest macro to overeat. Thirdly, track what matters. You don't need to obsess. Just knowing your daily macros is what's important. If you don't measure it, you're guessing, and if you're guessing, you're going to stay soft. Fourth, daily structure is greater than motivation. Eat the same things at the same times, repeatable meals that you enjoy, and build a routine so you don't have to think about it. Because high performers don't rely on motivation, they rely on great systems. And finally, earn flexibility. You can enjoy meals out, social events, and treats as long as the fundamentals are locked in, because discipline buys you the freedom. So, it is 2:28 p.m. I have done a couple hours of work, just been for a fresh trim. Don't overly love it, but we fucking move on. It's hair, it grows back. Right now, on my way to do a wee 15-20 minute hit session, let out some midday frustration, energize a wee bit, get the heart rate pumping, get the heart rate up, the blood pumping. And then we're going to do an hour work block, walking on the treadmill with a laptop set up on a desk in front of me. Simply because I have yet to buy a walking pad, which I need to buy so that I don't have to go to the gym to walk and use my laptop. But we move. we do what we gotta do. I'm on like 5k steps right now. By the time I finish that, I'll be on about 12k, if not a wee bit more than that. So just a wee midday calorie burn, followed by some work getting completed. I'm not hungry yet, but I know by the time I wrap up here around back at 4, by the time I get home at 4:30, I'll be pretty hungry and ready for a munch. So food is waiting for me, and that's a big voluminous meal I'll talk you guys through. But for right now, we're just gonna go burn some goddamn calories and get some work done. So see you at the gym. Okay, cardio and work block is now done. I have finished up on 13,700 steps, and I was actually highly productive, but now we eat. So this right here is an egg salad. It is perfect. I've eaten this every single day for countless days, months. It is so good. Whenever I am planning my meals, I plan volume eating so that I'm full after my meals. It's also low calorie. So this is 3 eggs, 50 grams of zero fat Greek yogurt, 15 grams of low fat mayo, salt, pepper, a wee bit of mustard. We've then got cucumber, tomatoes, peppers, and then half a head of lettuce. Incredibly low calories, just under 400 calories, so filling, so tasty. Whenever you are planning a meal, or planning your day's meals, plan the protein first. Where's the protein source coming from? Here, it's coming from eggs. Once you've got the protein locked in, then plan the carbs. Where's the carbs coming from? Now, veggies, obviously the carb source in this, but I could easily add pasta to this. I could add rice. I could add anything to add more carbs if I wanted to, but I'm saving carbs for my dinner. And then add in the fats. I like to keep a low fat diet, so I then supplement with fat. I think about making a zero fat food plan, and then where can I add fat? Now obviously eggs have one of the best fat sources in them, so eggs are the main fat source here, but the way you should think about it is protein, carbs, fats. If you plan the no fat, you can then add in the best quality fats, which usually tends to be eggs, meat fats, dairy fats, avocados, avocado oil, extra virgin olive oil, things like that. I could add cheese to this if I wanted it to be more fatty. I could add extra virgin olive oil as like a dressing. But truthfully, I'm fucking hungry, so I'm gonna eat. This tastes ridiculously good for being so low calories. It's absolutely wild. I'm so thankful that I stumbled across this meal because it has saved me so many times. And this is going to be the meal that then carries me on to my big dinner. And then after big dinner, I'll have about 1,000 calories spare for whatever the hell I want, which I'll show you what I'm going to eat later. But right now, I'm just going to enjoy this, because Jesus is good. So this right here is chicken, rice, because you can't get big and lean without some form of chicken, rice, and then we've got like an Indian style cabbage. Every single meal I have, I really try and add some volume max to hell, so that again, you're finishing every single meal feeling full. And tonight it's cabbage. Sometimes I do a salad like you've seen before. Zucchini noodles are one of my also go-tos, but this is just super, super easy. Chicken tenders with a sauce, rice, some veggies, really hard to beat. And remember, any meal that you can add fiber to is gonna leave you feeling fuller. Any meal that you can add fiber to. So whether that's fruit, veggies, or a more fibrous carb source like whole wheat, it's gonna leave you not being as hungry and then not snacking between meals. So trying to really get as much fiber in the diet as possible is one of my hacks for avoiding the snacks in between. So I'm your digging. And this right here is the final meal of the night. This is a Biscoff Ninja Creamy topped with white chocolate digestives, because I refuse to ever go to bed hungry. Even when I've been in my most extreme cuts, I have never ever gone to bed hungry. It's just a recipe for disaster. The evenings, night times, is when you're by far the most likely to go raid the cupboards, to snack, to say fuck it, to overindulge. It's usually when you're chilling, it's when you're bored. That's when you tend to reach for the shit. Food like this, looking forward to this all day, it's kept me on my diet, it's kept me strict, because I know I get a delicious pint of ice cream at the end of each day, or some form of sweet treat. It's going to allow me to power on through the day. And even if cravings do come up, well, I'm not going to overindulge then, because I don't want to ruin this. I want to be able to enjoy this guilt-free every single night. So I'll sacrifice slightly throughout the day so that I can have this, knowing I've got a perfect end, a dessert, to end the day strong. So it's just about gamifying it, figuring out what works for you, what you can get excited for. Put that at the end of the day, so that it feels like the end of the day you've got a reward. That's just delicious. God damn.